I'm calling corporate. Do you want to know why I'm calling corporate? Because I am ready to toss in the hat. Click the link down below to follow my Cameo, where I will make a special video just for you. We can also message each other too. Link below. Yesterday, I did all that Italian food with Orland, and you guys know I love me some Cheesecake Factory, but it nearly knocked me out for 6 hours straight. And you guys know I'm allergic to Italian food. I'm also especially allergic to chicken. And it had both chicken and Italian food. And so I'm feeling extra bad. Thank you. We got my buttered Cajun garlic shrimps. We got a potato over here. He makes them, ouch, separately. They're very hot. You guys, we're doing a seafood boil today because I need to get my brain working. Now, seafood boils are so scrumptious, but they do like a false sense of fullness for me because that's what protein does. But I kind of need that because I find that when I do seafood boils, my brain is sharper and I can get more done. I'm getting behind on my work. I'm getting behind on my job. It is a struggle just to show up every day when you eat Supersize Me for 5 years. I think all you people don't realize it's been 5 years of Supersize Me. Supersize Me, the documentary, was about 30 days. The man started eating McDonald's every single day for 30 days and he got cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, cancer risk, in 30 days. I've been doing this for over 4,000 days or something like that. I can't do math. So, you know, it's just quite the issue. So I'm gonna be having seafood today for my brain. Thank you. What did you bring me? Got the lemons. Oh, we got a little pepper. This is like a spicy one. We got a scallop over here. Thank you. So anyways, it's so difficult to be thinking and to be an entrepreneur in a business enterprise and to be a CEO of this corporation, company, enterprise, Nikocado company. Well, guess what? When my brain don't work. It's a very, very upsetting. Italian food, you guys know the sleep feels fake. It's faux sleep. It's not real sleep. I felt like a stick of butter yesterday. Part 2 is going to come out. I don't know if it's going to be on my channel or Orland's channel. We start fighting in it, unfortunately. But then I give some really good, you know, it's really entertaining, I think, because I do have to, you'll see why. That's good. So part 2, we kept eating all of that. We kept eating. Now what? Okay, thank you. We kept eating all of that. Ooh, hot and steamy.
Sorry for serving you.
Hot and steamy. Ooh. This here is a bowl. Diabetes doctor. Yeah. This is Cajun spicy butter with onions and garlic. I mean, oh my God. Look at that. It looks incredible. So this is so I can really enjoy my food. Now today I'm going to try doing carb free so that my brain works. Although I do love carbs, it's going to be really hard. And guys, no, a day without bread, a day without noodles is really big. It's unfortunate. But I have a lot to do today, and I've been getting behind on my work, and I should be giving myself a pat on the back for showing up every single day. I mean, no YouTuber does this. It's taking a toll on me. I mean, every day, I don't even have one day, I don't even get one day off, you know. I just spent the first 3 hours I literally woke up, showered, and spent 3 hours editing for my Burger King collab with Orland, which is coming out on Nikocado 3 today. You all probably saw it already. It's just, and then I have to work on my Noodle King video, and then I have to do this out on top of it, and I have all these things to do in real life. Insurance, I have to take the car to get this done. I have to go to the dentist. I have to do this. I have to go shopping at Costco. I have to I have to return this. I have to read 5,000 emails, and it's just so, I'm just ready to snap. So today, before I snap, okay, and I'm shopping for chairs because these chairs are about to give out. The fatter you get, the harder it is to find furniture. It's really, really unfortunate. My back is hurting so much from these chairs, and if I sit on the edge, it hurts extra. It's like digging into my... I think I'm just gonna have to get some ugly chairs. I keep trying to get these nice modern chairs, these contemporary, you know. They are uncomfortable for fat people. And I think just being fat's uncomfortable in general. Look at all the games I've played with the whole mattress situations. It's just hard being fat. It's so hard. Everything's uncomfortable. Everything takes twice as long to do it. You have to do this, you have to do that. And it's your fault. On top of it all you ungrateful brats. Listen, I posted on my Twitter today, and I see all these other influencers, entertainers. I mean, what kind of entertainer are you? You know, over here. these YouTubers and TikTokers, they're over there fighting with their followers and arguing with them and trying to like bring up beef from 5, 6, 7 years ago. And this person's claiming that they're so traumatized. Get off the computer and focus on your family. What is wrong with people? The mental illness is real. And then it's just, and they're talking receipts and this, all this. I'm like, get off the computer. Like, why are you so focused on strangers? I tweeted, I said, social media is overrun. It's stampeded by people who are stupid. Low intelligence, just low IQ. They are uneducated too. It's a problem. They're uneducated. And we're listening to the uneducated, and we're engaging with the uneducated, and we're weighing in their opinions into that will make, well, I have to now make this video to, you know, vindicate myself because someone said something bad about me and all these uneducated people believed it. Like, oh my, why are you engaging with the uneducated? Why? This industry isn't for you. You know, I'm over here, I'm just like, F all my followers, and it's so much easier than, oh, they said this about it. Who cares? I'm just having a really bad day, so let's just start eating this. Okay, Orlin brought this out to me. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's like so good. Orlin, I need tongs. Orlin, I need clippers. Orlin, I do need better napkins. Orlin, are you there? Orlin, I need a drink of water. Orlin, I want a lemon with it. And you better have some.
What happened?
Let's do this. So where are the little things to pick up? Are you gonna do it?
I'll do it. I always do everything.
Okay, so we cook the shrimp separately because it's in a butter garlic sauce. And this is all boiled and then rubbed in a Cajun rum and just tossed around. And everything looks so splendid, it's so spectacular, and I can't wait to eat this. Thank you! Okay, so we're gonna set this up, and I can't wait to eat this. My mind will come back to normal, and then hopefully today, Orlin, yes or no?
What?
When I do seafood boil, yes, I'm not as full, and like 10 hours later I'll be like, holy crap, I can't sleep. But I am more focused, and I have less brain fog.
You're also meaner.
When I do seafood boils?
Before them.
No, like after. In my experience, I want to know your experience. In my experience, when I have seafood boils, I'm more focused, I have less brain fog, I can actually get more done, and I'm always like, oh my god, I feel great. Oh my god, I feel great. Oh my god, I feel good.
Yes.
And it lasts for like 10 hours, and I accomplish more throughout the day. So
but then you crash, and this is really bad.
Well, how about I just have more seafood again?
Oh yay. I can make it.
No, I probably won't finish all this, and I'll just reheat it in the boiler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have some salmon.
A day full of salmon and what are those things called? Lemons.
Uh-huh.
Yes, health is wealth. I really did this after yesterday. Orlin, tell everyone how you feel from yesterday. You guys saw yesterday's video, right? We splurged $200.
Oh, I only slept 3 hours. I'm surprised I even slept. I was just not gonna sleep at all, but then I finally got tired. I was just so
wired,
uncomfortable and wired.
It was the chicken.
I started getting really bad smells coming out of my skin, and
oh, lovely.
Yeah, and you told me you got fake sleep also.
Well, I woke up and I'm like, did I sleep? I slept for 7 hours.
I always get that from Italian style food.
Italian F's me up to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the gluten, it's the yeast, it's the cheese combined with the garlic. I'm allergic to garlic. Yes, this has garlic too, but you know, I think the carbs really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really bad.
But was it tasty?
It was delicious.
And you have to see yesterday's collaboration. We were rolling our eyes back so hard. We were like, and they were not acting. That was not exaggerating. That was some real life shit. Oh, and good. Thank God you saved a little bit.
It's in the. Oh, that's gonna be
for me
after seafood.
You guys, so we actually filmed a second part that's coming out on a different channel soon. So stay tuned. So we ate half of it, and then we came back and ate the other half. Because we're fat. All right, let's get this set up, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye! I'm actually going to read the tweet real quick. It says, social media is over. Excuse me. This is what I just tweeted. So in case you skipped here because you like the feast, yes, this is my feast. Orlin did a very good job. Thank you. Come again. We got a fresh spoon. Because guess what I have over here? My vitamins. Because I'm healthy. Oh, yes. So, this is what I said. Social media is overrun with uneducated. Social media is overrun with the uneducated. Think about it. A lot of these people are very small-minded and also very easily swayed. I find it shocking to see how many of these entertainers on here spend their time engaging with the sheep. Like who fights with sheep? Strangers, literal strangers. Like, don't engage. So that's what I think about half of the drama that I see on YouTube in my newsfeed nonstop. Why are we engaging with strangers who are uneducated? Why are we giving mouthpieces to the uneducated? Oh my God, why are we even bothering to hear who cares what they think? They don't think. Don't. Oh my God, some people are just not set out to be YouTubers. I really feel this way. All right, so let's just start the show. This looks really delicious, by the way. Yay! We have so many different things. We have the, I call this the seafood butter sauce. We have Cajun sauce. We got all this stuff. So let's just begin. So we're gonna start with the crab leg, everybody. So it's just, ooh, ouch! I forgot how, okay, we're gonna start with the shrimp. This butter sauce, though, let me tell you, is amazing. I'm so excited. Cheers. Ooh, spicy and good. See, what I do is just kind of pluck it right out like that. Put this down in there. Oh, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Oh, it's already running on my face. This is going to be messy. Get ready for it. Ooh. Cheers to that. I love eating. I love being alive. Being alive means you get to eat. I feel very sorry for the people out there who have eating issues. I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube. They monitor every little dang thing. I'll say in order, but it's the opposite of in order. Okay. Look at me being all smart, so outplay the system. I feel bad for people, you know, it's probably very debilitating. And, you know, what a sad, sad way to go, you know. You spent your life here being afraid to eat. Oh, cheapers. I feel like, well, I said the other, ouch! Cheapers, creepers. I said the other, oh. Oh, that is fatty. Ooh, this is fatty. Here we go. Look at this. Ooh. Let's get some lemon. These are nice lemons. They make a lot of juice. Okay, here I go. Squeeze. Mmm. Yay! Mmm. Mmm. Wow.
Click the link down below to follow my Patreon for mukbangs and drama not allowed on YouTube. Link below.
Mmm. That's a string there, man. So anyways, like I was saying, these entertainers, these YouTubers, they're so fixated on the opinions of uneducated, low IQ, slow-minded, easily manipulated, easily brainwashed sheep. And they sit there and they fight with them. I mean, and someone literally just said on my tweet about this, they're like, you're one to talk. You always fight with us on Instagram. I'm like, it's obvious that I'm being funny about it. Listen, this is what I do. I literally take the weakest links of society and I sensationalize it for cash revenue. Like, it's just water weight. How many of us just throw off our weight? Well, I'm gonna be extra obvious. Well, I guess not to everyone. God, how dumb are these people? I'm like, it's just water weight. I know it's not water weight. People are like, you're so delusional, Nick. You're so delusional if you think it's really water weight. No, you're delusional if you think that I think that it's water weight. Have you never heard a joke? Have you never heard irony? Have you never seen sarcasm? Nick is so delusional. He's always talking about his weight being water. He's just so uneducated. You're uneducated if you're watching an entertainer on the computer make jokes about water weight and you think that they think that. Oh my god. And every time I can't even watch YouTube anymore. Every time I watch it, especially the bigger creators, they're all fighting with each other over stupid stuff from years ago that no one cares about. And they use it as crutches, all of them. Someone said this about, move on! Someone said this about me. Made me upset, it was a lie. Yeah, everyone knows it's a lie. And the ones that don't matter. You stop trying to control every narrative ever said about you. If you are that way, you are not wired to do the internet. Do you know how much crap is said about me? Say your truth once or twice around the time it happens or whenever you decide to speak about it, and then keep doing your thing. Some people's entire content now is fighting with viewers. Actually, I think of another YouTuber. Her whole content is fighting with viewers. And so I play into this. I'm like, it's your thoughts, you know? Because it's funny. But it's like, this is my social experiment, you know? And it just goes to show how shallow people are and easily manipulated, easily brainwashed. Most people are not on the internet. Most people, like look at Twitter for example, 6% of the population are on Twitter. And they're so loud, they're so squeaky, they're so adamant. All these dumb things like trigger warning, blah, 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 thinking they're making any, y'all are stupid. Stupid. Coming after people for formalities. Well, you didn't say this right. Well, you didn't do this right. Some people, there's this one YouTuber, his entire channel, his entire platform, and I guess it's entertaining to some, but, and I don't want to play down dumb content, because dumb content is, everyone likes a little dumb content, you know? But it's just talking about one person the whole time, and it's just engaging with viewers. Could you imagine an actor in a movie that sat there and talked to every person who watched it and took their opinion and thought about it and discussed their opinion and countered their opinion with facts? Well, that's not really the they are viewers. They're uneducated sheep. Why are you engaging with them? You are no why are you even acknowledging? I type my name into Twitter sometimes and it's like a liar, a manipulative, he did this to, I'm like, no I didn't, whatever. And I focus all my hours in the day coming back here. This took 2 hours to prepare. All right, let's do more. I come right back here. Because I know, what's that Dr. Seuss? The people who matter care, the people who don't care don't matter. So what's that saying? The people who don't matter don't care, the people who care don't matter. Something like that.
I made you a cilantro paste.
A cilantro, oh that's like that sass ASMR paste. Is it spicy?
This actually tastes good.
Oh gosh, okay. That's next, cilantro paste.
Yeah, that just tastes like salt.
Do you know that Dr. Seuss saying that says like those who don't mind don't matter, those who mind don't matter, those who don't matter don't mind, those who matter don't mind. That's how it goes.
Then you don't matter.
We all matter. Matter is matter. Listen. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Okay.
I left the spoon so you could like put it on, but
We just put it in like a little paste. Here we go.
okay. You like?
Oh, it's sour. Got my butter and my onions. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
That was very nice of you. Those who mind don't matter. And those who matter don't mind. Do your thing. Create what you want to create. You want your page to be flooded with fighting with people? I mean, listen, I've been in some dramas. I've defended myself where I've needed to. I've spilled some tea years ago. But it's 1 or 2 videos, maybe 4 or 5 of them out of thousands. These people show up once a month, twice a month. They never make any content, and then they focus everything on other people and fighting with strangers on the internet. You don't even know their ages. You don't know their level of education. You might as well go. You might as well go to some of the worst places in society and sit there and ask them what they think of you. Because that's what you're doing. These people who sit on the internet all day are uneducated, usually. Not all of them, but why do you care? Why do you engage? Why do you acknowledge? You're there to entertain them. You're there to share. Maybe you're good at crafts and you're trying to teach the world how to do something. Maybe you're good at eating fish. Shut your mouth, show up and eat your fish. People like to watch you eat fish. Focus on that. Okay, we're gonna go for another shrimp. Where's a shrimpy? Shrimps, hello. Hello, where are the shrimps? Where are the, oh, here. So that's what's just, I tweeted that, you know. And people are like, you're a hypocrite because you engage. I'm like, yeah, out of pure jokery, pure, like my Instagram. Do I look skinny today? I don't care if you think I look skinny today. Do I look skinny? Yes or no? I don't care if you think I'm skinny or not. I don't care. It's sarcasm. It's to keep you engaged. It's to keep you having a little laugh, because that's what entertainers do. I'm not gonna sit and talk to 5,000 strangers from Timbuktu who didn't even graduate high school. Some of them are probably children. I'm not gonna engage with these minds. What the heck is wrong with these influencers all over Twitter? Okay, what is wrong with that? And drama channels too. This is for you. Why are we engaging with strangers? Why do we care about the uneducated sheeple, the low IQs? Who cares what someone says? It's just, people are not cut out to be a businessman, I think. A lot of them are not. To just do and produce and come out with fun stuff and make stuff, create stuff, come out with, I mean, some YouTubers are amazing. They ignore what people say. They show up and do their thing. They don't engage and fight with people on Twitter and try to you know, prove this wrong and come with the receipts. Well, I didn't say this 5 years ago. She twisted. That is a 19-year-old brat. That is a 27-year-old uneducated woman sitting in her house smoking weed. Why do you care what she says? Who cares what she says? You shouldn't care what she says. No. Make stuff. Do your thing. Maybe you're a travel vlogger. Focus on travel. Making content that makes you happy. You feel fulfilled. Maybe teach people something new. Maybe just show up and eat. Maybe show up and do your makeup. You're spending time with people. But don't sit there and engage with all of the small-minded people. Imagine if Oprah Winfrey and all of the criticism she's getting from the Meghan Markle interviews and people, if she sat there and fought with them on Twitter. Brad Pitt, new movie, lots of critics. Imagine if he sat there and asked uneducated people what they thought of his new monologue. They don't even have the education to know what a monologue is, or what it entails, or the different ways you can go about it, or the characters you play. I mean, half these people, you'd show them a movie like Munich or Inception, and it'll go over it goes over their head. These are very shallow people. You should not be bothered by what they think. Half these people don't even know how to pay taxes. I mean, it's like, Why are YouTubers? Why is this a thing to sit and argue? Sit and engage. Produce. Make content. Be a star. Don't be a sheep. The world will always have leaders and followers. Always leaders and always followers. Always winners and always losers. That's how it's set up. Not everyone's going to be equal. I just feel like some people are so not evolved in this world. They haven't evolved fully. Literally sheep. The cilantro is nice. It gets rid of metals. So they say. Let's try a potato. A very small amount though. Ooh, I was soft and but ooh, oh. See, why is that sweet? Did he put sugar? Is that a sweet potato? No, that's just a tasty, tasty potato. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I mean, who am I? I sit and I eat. I sit and I eat food and do all these pranks and skits. And who am I? But I'm focused on me, and I have my drive, and I have my business model, and I'm making content. I'm not arguing with the viewers. I'm not arguing with other YouTubers. I just feel like this is a public service announcement to all these other creators who aren't creating anymore. They're just they're showing their weakness. Real bad. All of them. All of them. Even the ones that people side with. It's like, this person needs to just take a chill pill and go for a walk. Turn off the phone. I mean, shoot. Shoot. Really? Who cares? It's like people take a silly YouTube drama as like life or death. You'll be just fine, trust me. It makes me like, it makes me want to like pay attention to what's happening on this website less and less. I mean, listen, we all like a little trauma. We all like a little tea. We like when things can be a little shady, a little fun. But some people are excessive. I'm not saying excessive in their content. You know, if your content is to melt down, do foods, fight with your husband, and that's your little universe, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about going outside your content, where your content becomes not moving on ever. And people like that don't succeed. They just don't succeed. And I think a lot of you guys you're gonna know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying names. It could have applied to this whole website, literally, actually. All right, so to do these claws, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? I think you first go for the fingers and you go, ew, that don't look good. That don't look good at all. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh, cheapers, creepers. Yeah, claws are so annoying because they're hard to open. They usually taste really good, but oh, can't do that one. Excuse me, I'm hungry. I want to make sure I'm getting every little piece out of these things. I need a focus stick. My brain's already working better. I can feel it. I want to make sure I can focus today, get all my proteins. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Not like I care. What you think? Now listen to, obviously there's constructive criticism. Yeah, there's also, you know, you want feedback and you want to know what people think. But it has limitations, you know. It has a stopping point. Do you know how many people criticize McDonald's? You imagine if they fought off every single negative review about McDonald's. People call them the evil greed of the world. People equate McDonald's to the devil. The vegans show up and protest, and it's just they're doing their thing. You watch it, you go to it. If you don't, you go somewhere else. Same with YouTube. If you don't like it, switch the channel. You shouldn't worry. Like the leaders of a business should not worry or even entertain. Do not engage. It's like, what the heck is wrong with people? And some of these people, I'm like, don't you have a girlfriend, supposedly, or a wife? You're just ignoring her all day, sit on the computer and fight with strangers. Don't you have a family? You have a yeah, I know you have a family. F you, girlfriend. That's what you're saying. F you. I'd rather fight with this YouTuber about something from 10 years ago and spend hours engaging with low IQ sheeple on Twitter that doesn't even pay me. Shoot, you don't value your time. I tweet, but not that much. I like to advertise stuff. Unless you're paying me, I don't have time to sit and do all this for free with people that are strangers. Oh my God. Okay, that's done, that's done. Oh, we only have claws left and I don't know how to open them. Cheapers. This is gonna be really difficult. Okay, let's try this one. Here we go. Claw. And tomorrow I'm gonna come here and complain about haters and make a big joke of everything I said here. Just watch. I'm gonna come here and be like, my haters, they made me upset. Click the link and go defend me. Please. And everyone's gonna be like, see, you're a hypocrite. Okay. That's why I say rule number 1 of social media: keep people angry, keep them mad. You'll have a more loyal of an audience if they're angry with you. Trust me. Keep them angry. But yeah, I'm thinking of there's some live streamers on YouTube that become just professional live streamers, and they sit and they engage with idiots. It's so bizarre. Like, that's your content now? Sitting and engaging with the slow-minded, the straight. You don't even know their ages. You don't even know where they're from. They probably can't even spell. And you're so concerned about what they think. What those people, you care what they think? Ooh. That's the claw. The claw has lots of little funny bits. They all come out like this. Tasty. So this is my public service announcement to all YouTubers. Just be a YouTuber. Don't be the police. Don't play counselor. Don't play therapy. Be a YouTuber. Be a creator. And I understand that creation takes form in many different ways. There's some things that it's fun to watch live stream. It is. It's fun to get a shout out for someone you look up to. But I'm saying when it becomes, oops. I'm repeating myself. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just very irritated by one of them. He's an idiot. And he's talking to idiots nonstop on Twitter. Caring what idiots think. The low IQ. Yeah, let's. So this shut off in the middle of my rant. I didn't even notice. It doesn't make a loud enough beep. Has that ever happened to you? I feel like it doesn't even make a beep. We have a setting off or something.
Oh, I actually notice things.
Huh?
I actually notice things.
I was speaking loudly. I was ranting. Don't you think people on the internet are dumb?
Yes.
And they don't deserve attention?
Yes, very. No attention.
And that's all they do. I'm talking about that YouTuber that keeps tweeting.
The one that writes really bad poetry. Which one?
Yeah, I know which one. There's so many. Okay, goodbye. B12, we'll do that right now. Although there's plenty of B12 in this meal, this is all season, but... yeah, no, not her. Oh, her. Where will you begin with her? And, you know, sometimes she has a point. Sometimes people can have really valid points. Not all the time, but sometimes. Everyone, at one point or another, has valid stuff to say. But the delivery matters. If you're really that concerned about trying to convince people or sway people, if you want to sit there and emotionally sway people and, you know, sway them to change their mind, and if you actually care about that, then you have to be deliberate, and you have to know when to stop and whatever. Yeah, sometimes she has good points. Sometimes she does not. But no, I'm talking about another person. He just makes me ugh. So I unfollowed. Well, I don't follow, but on my other accounts I follow. Unfollow today though. Ooh. You know, this is no longer my type of entertainment. Sorry. Watch me fight with viewers on Twitter. Just, again, they're not cut out to do this. Alright, so I was talking about crab and how I got it out. I don't know if you even saw it. I don't know when the camera shut off. Bye-bye lobster. A whole lobster. But guess what? I don't want it. My face is a wreck. I know there's sauce. Is there? I don't know. I was gonna say, is there sauce all over it? Probably, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Okay. We don't know. Oh my gosh, I feel, this is the sulfur feeling now, so it's hard to be fat and alive. First, I'm hungry, then I'm too full, then I get a headache, then I get dehydrated. It's hard work. I'll be losing weight one day, everybody. One day. Maybe. That's what I say. This is what we say. Let's see how many idiots are under this page. They're like, Nick, you're one to talk. You say it's our faults every day. Yeah, that's clearly, like, I'm literally branding that now. That's nothing to do with actually caring. I'm talking about the people who you can tell they're not acting. You can tell they're literally devastated by what someone said. Or that or someone lied. They are heartbroken. They are losing sleep, ignoring their children, being bad parents. To engage. Rule number 1, you don't engage. ever. And you forget, and then you forget about them, and it's great. You literally forget who they are until you're reminded, maybe a year later, maybe 5 months later, maybe 2 months later. Oh yeah, that person. Yeah, we don't think about them. That's how you do it. I mean, what happened to that type of education? Again, uneducated people are all over the internet. You don't engage, and then you forget, and that's how you move on. And you keep busy with things that make you happy. It's like people deliberately love. That's why that whole trigger warning is so stupid. People like to be triggered. I told you the story, right? How Orlin was watching the news. And the anchor was like, no, we have to warn you. What you're about to see is disturbing and will be triggering to some. We're giving you this time to possibly switch the channel. And I was in the other room, and I came running, and I'm like, I want to see what's triggering. I want to see. Oh, because the curiosity factor. That literally shows why that trigger warning thing, it solves nothing. It does nothing to anybody. It is enabling the people who walk around with crutches from every damn thing that ever happened to them in their lives. Use them as shields, play eternal victim, and now we're enabling that, and we're catering to that. And we're also making them even more curious about what is so going to possibly trigger them. Because he told them, it's warning, it's triggered. It's like when you see things in the I used to do this as a vegan, trying to get extra views on my videos. It worked. I used to make these animal rights videos and let's say a dietary stuff, and I would put warning, intense, warning. And guess what? They got more views than if I didn't have the word warning in it. Because people like to be triggered. So I'm over here calling everyone idiots and it's who gets triggered. But this is actually how I feel. I feel people are so stupid. Like, they are mindless. They're so stupid. And they're uneducated. And that's a very dangerous thing, too. When you have all of these people on social media who are uneducated. And you know who plays into that? Politicians. You know who is starting to rely on this more? Politicians. They're saying whatever they can say to attract the uneducated. Because they know they're sitting on the internet like fruit flies, just waiting to be a part of a cause, to feel like they belong, to feel like they're heard, to engage with each other because they're stupid fruit flies. I should charge for these little tips here. I mean, I'm only 29, but oh my god, I'm almost 30. That was rough saying that out loud. Oh. It took me years to come to this, you know. But I've felt this way for at least a year or two. More shrimps. You guys have a headache. It's the salt for the preservatives. Or who knows what. You know what? No one knows. We're gonna do Orleans sauce. Oh, is that still? Oh. I used to live stream. It was fun for a little bit, but I hated spending time with, again, uneducated people. I'm like, so now I do live streams on my Patreon if you want to follow. I'm like, listen, if someone's going to pay 25 bucks a month to spend time with me on a live stream, then they clearly, you're weeding out a lot of the idiots. I'm getting a little more normal people over there. You know, I'm able to engage with people who are nice, who are not, let's say, deliberately instigatory. Ooh, I have to sneeze. You know, I don't want to sit. I used to sit on live stream and people would be like, "You're fat. You're ugly. You did this to this. What do you think about this person?" Just, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know who you are, and I don't feel like answering any of this. We're talking about any of this. And you know what? I don't even like having your presence here. Block, delete, bye-bye. But I wouldn't see, again, when I first started my social media experience, I tried to engage with everybody. I think it's just like over time you learn. You learn. And also too, to create content, some people, and to also people want to feel like you care and everything. Here, if you want to show that you care, you show up and give them more content. I was arguing with this one YouTuber 2 years ago, and she made a video about me, and she was like, you know, I actually care about my viewers, unlike you. You clickbait them, you lie to them, you say everything's their fault, you use people, I actually care. Which is why I'm more self-righteous, because I actually care. And this person uploads a video once a month, and they have no job, and they're always asking for money. They put in the bare minimum of work ethic. You know, if you care, you make more. If you want more money, you make more content. You know, you take the chance, honey, and the YouTube algorithms. You make more content. You post more. You get more. That's how you give to people. You don't leave them left in the dark for a month and say you're too busy. But then you sit on Twitter and fight off people who disagree with you. It's like, you're doing it wrong. I should be charging for this whole video. You just make more. You just make more content. That's what you do. If you really care about your presence or your show or your new episode, if you're acting, if you're being real, if you're doing skits, if you're doing how-to videos, if you're doing vlogs, do more. Travel more. Do more beauty tutorials if people enjoy it. Don't ghost the internet for months on months on months on months. So, I know it's funny. A lot of people were on their side, not mine. At the end of the day, they're not even watching them because they don't make anything. They're all still watching me, so I don't care what anyone thinks. Yeah, 2021 has been very nice because I don't... Actually, 2020 as well. It's like, I stick to my family, I stick to my friends, I stick to my patrons because they're paying for engagement. Well, not really, I don't sit there and chat with them. I can't. I'd have no time to make another video. That requires hours. I remember before I was a YouTuber, I used to use Facebook a lot to talk to the people in my follower friends list or whatever. I had like 4,000 friends. People from church camp, people from orchestra camp, people from high school, people from college, people from workplace, people I met online, hookups, people that I met through other people, networking, people that I admired, people that I met one time at a party, people that I effed. And I used to spend hours engaging and keeping up to date with everyone. Hey, how are you? Happy birthday. What's new? And it's like, it's nice to do it for a couple of people. But when you have 4,000 people, I spend hours talking to people and engaging and discussing and asking how they're feeling. I don't care about anyone anymore. I don't have the time. And I wasn't really developing much skill. And then I came to a point where I deleted my Facebook. This is a couple years before I met Orlin. And I decided to take my violin career very seriously. I learned more skill, I got more jobs, I took better care of my body. I was much happier focusing on me and my skill sets in my business than I was at engaging with people and asking how they're doing, even though I feel like I'm doing this as you're just doing it as emotion. Like, hi, how are you? Shake the hand. First of all, you're doing it because you're just doing the motions. You're just going through the motions. You're doing them mindlessly. You remember I told you that joke the other day? I'm like, hi, how are you? I'm like, not good. Let me tell you why. And I start running off all this, and they're like, shoot, I shouldn't have asked that. But then if they say that, then they're disrespectful because they're not compassionate people. They're not caring. Where's your soul? Where's your empathy? It doesn't mean you don't have soul or empathy or compassion. It means that you don't have time to do that for every walk in life. You just don't. Which is why if you're an influencer or you're an entertainer on the computer, you don't sit there and engage with the sheep. Don't engage. Don't speak. Make your stuff and go. Engage with a few people that you think matter, but that's it. Am I right or am I wrong? Maybe I'm really out of base, and that's okay. I'll learn in my own time if I'm wrong about this, and that I should stop spending 8 hours a day making YouTube videos. Instead, I should spend 5 of those 8 hours discussing and asking people what they think and checking in on people and seeing how they're doing. These strangers that follow me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's the way you do life. You know, Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Billie Eilish, Britney Spears. They're sitting there asking all of their fans what they think. Yep, I'm wrong. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm right about this. But just, again, on a more personal level, not even so much, you know, leader, follower, which sounds, you know, YouTuber, follower, celebrity, normal person. I just mean on a day-to-day life. I just in school, for example. You know, at your job, you have that girl that picks on you, and if you don't engage with her, she gives up and gets tired and she picks on someone else, you know? That's how I dealt with bullies in school. I just don't engage. I don't engage. And I find the positive out of everything. Oh, they spread lies. I get it. It hurts when people spread lies about you. And people use you for clout and views and they ride you or whatever. Focus on the positive. They're keeping you relevant. They're spreading your name for free. You know how many people pay thousands of dollars for advertisement? Thousands. Thousands. Tens of thousands. You know, a commercial on TV for 30 seconds cost $30,000 so they could promote it to 5 million people. Now, people are doing that to you for free. Focus on the positive. Unless it's like serious allegations, then solve it with a lawyer. Call Nancy. But you don't involve, again, the low IQ people. If it's that, especially if it's so funny. If it's serious, that was one thing I thought about the James Charles situation. I was just like, who told you to write? And if it's serious, which this is serious, don't say anything. Speak to a lawyer. Find out what's happening. You know, don't try to convince sheep of anything. If it's serious stuff, I don't even know. And then people say, well, he's not saying enough. It's like, yeah, because this is serious now. It shouldn't involve you. Period, Ashley. It should not involve you. It does not involve you. It involves the people, the allegations, the victims, of the people. Not you. Have your opinion. Keep up to date if you're a follower, sheep, but he's not supposed to sit on Twitter and answer all your questions like you're some reporter. Who are you? I remember he was putting out all these statements. I'm like, it's just like a digger. I was like, why say it? I'm like, it just made it worse. It made people angrier. And now you're involving people who shouldn't be involved. It should involve you and those boys. I don't know, it's weird to me why entertainers think they need to engage with the slow-minded. Serious matters like that are dealt with authorities and lawyers. They're not dealt with 15-year-old adolescents who can't even multiply. It's just stupid. Strangers on the internet who are jealous and envious that you have what they wish they had. Followers. do a little more corn. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I'm right. And by the way, the guy earlier, well, I've been thinking of like 10 different people, but one of the guys I was talking about earlier was not him. I think he just made a video for the first time in 5 months or something like that. I wasn't talking about him. He's not on Twitter fighting with people. I'm talking about someone else who ignores their family to talk to the mentally unstable and then tell everyone how they're so upset with their life because things are being said about them that aren't true, and they're going on and on and on and fighting with this person and retweeting this and tweeting this. And remember, 6% of the population's on Twitter. These are unwell, uneducated people. You are wasting your life. And he barely makes content, so it's like... Oh. I have a lot of things I could say. I mean, I'm gonna come out with like a little course. How to do YouTube. No, I'm not perfect, and everyone has their own way. But, you know, over 1 billion views, sponsorships, viral TikToks. I didn't achieve that by focusing on idiots. I really did not. Besides, or it's his fault. Okay. Besides that big idiot. Ooh. Okay, you guys, I'm kind of slowing down, but I need to eat to power my brain. I also feel like I barely. That Cheesecake Factory yesterday really effed me up, everybody. Life is so hard when you're fat. Cheapers. It really is. That's an honest statement if I ever heard one. Okay. It is hard to be fat. Here we go. Let's go over here. Are there bones in here? I don't know. I think. Look at this claw meat. I think what it is too, people are heightened emotions because, you know, they're in lockdown. I always say, like, go for a walk, go outside, go to a bar, go to a club, go watch a movie, go be in nature, go out, be with your family. And I feel like no one's really doing this much. Maybe nowadays, but over the past year, people were not. I think that made people even more anxious and upset and triggered because they have no like escape and no outlet, you know? I think so. But that a lot of the people there's a lot of people that don't have outlets anyway. Really, the pandemic had nothing to do with it. It didn't influence them to be any less isolated than they already are. Ah! Alright, this is gonna be my last bit. This claw. You guys, I've had like I've had a whole stick of butter. Did I eat? Oh, here we go. Here's some. I'm like, did I eat both claws? I ate almost one whole. Oh, no, that's the nub. Wow, I really got into the claws.
And I feel bad too.
Go in the red light today. It'll help it.
No, eat your cilantro.
I am. I'm getting
with a potato.
I'm trying to keep carbs low so I can focus today. Carbs make me brain foggy. Foggy. There is a place in Washington, D.C. called Foggy Bottom. Made me laugh. Foggy Bottom. Like, why is it foggy down there, mister? I forget. It was a subway stop. Was that the actual name of the town or just the subway stop? Yeah. Oh, happy 4th of July. I know that's coming up. Speaking of Washington, D.C. I have not seen fireworks for years. I think the last time I went out for 4th of July, I was going to go out last year, but I didn't for some reason. And then I don't think I have plans for this year. It's been a long time since I've gone out to celebrate 4th of July. Yeah, you know, my family lives up north, and Orland's family lives down south, and we're both been very busy these past couple years with YouTube and everything. And it's, when you travel to see family, it's usually for the big time, like the holidays. I was at Christmas at my family's the other year. So, you know. 4th of July, I feel like, is one like people celebrate, that's for sure. Especially the very, especially the people who are very, how do I say it? They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? That's not the word I'm looking for. And people will twist it. It's like not a bad thing, like a positive way. Patriotic. There you go. Very patriotic people. People in the military families. You know, I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, people really, really take that for granted. That all these freedoms of speech and freedoms of this and freedoms of press and this ability to be different. It's okay to be different, you know. It was only made possible because people put their life on the line and they sacrificed and they fought in wars. So many wars. I saw, you know what got me thinking? People were, there's a statue in Canada that got toppled over and people were saying blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that doesn't change anything. And also, I just thought, if there was no colonization of Canada, the U.S. probably would have taken it. That probably would have been an extension of the U.S. Okay? People fought for territory, especially Asian countries, especially African countries, and then you have colonization in Colombia, where Orland's from, you know, Catholicism. I mean, the whole world ended up this way. But if someone didn't take it, it would have been taken by someone else. That was just the reality then. And someone said something really funny, like, you know, if it weren't for that, then the United States probably would have expanded up that way, as they did toward Mexico. Remember, the United States used to own Mexico, or territories, excuse me, where Mexico used to be part of Texas and California, and the U.S. came and took it, or whatever. Someone else would have gotten it, you know. I see that all the time, people talking about Hawaii, like, oh, the U.S. took it. It's like, yeah, China had its eye on Hawaii for a long. It would have been a communist land. The way it would have ended up, one way or the other. Anyways, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would be so scared if I was enlisted or drafted into a war. Well, I don't think I could do it, and I would have to. And that's what all these people did. Some people did it with courage, some people did it proudly, some people did it timidly, but they were forced to. And a lot of people nowadays, they do it because they want to, or they see it as a career path for them, or they do it because they're very proud of this country. And people take that for granted so much. At least, you know, we all forget a little bit. I know for me, I sometimes forget. I'm taking it for granted. And then I think to myself, I'm like, if I was enlisted tomorrow, you know, I'm not that type of person. And I take for granted that that's the only reason we have this country and the way it's set up, is because people make that sacrifice when people were competing for territory and protecting it from foreign invaders. And different interests. Like that is 4th of July, you know, is important for a lot of people. And it is important for me. It definitely is. I just don't go out and like, I don't get in the airplane and go see my family and have a big party and give presents. That's like a Christmas thing, but happy 4th of July, and happy to all of my viewers who are part of military families. Thank you for everything you do. And yeah, you know, to celebrate a country, its independence is really important. I mean, it's not Military Day, but it kind of goes in. I mean, again, like I said, patriotic people who really love this land. It's a very important day. Because I know I would not want to go fight in a war right now. I'm too fat. It's just water weight. I don't think I can do it. You know, so happy 4th of July, happy independence. And that's what made us different from Europe, to get that independence. That's this. I mean, the United States is such a special place. Remember, I was talking the other day about all the complaining fast food workers who are bitching and moaning because, oh no, it was people enabling their bad behavior that could not greet you with a smile. I'm thinking like, we have it so good here compared to so much of the rest of the world. Central America, South America, Southeast Asia, right in Ukraine, where I was born. People are so privileged here, and they're so entitled, and they think they have barely, they think they deserve so much more, and they don't have enough, and they have so much compared to so many others. And that's why July 4th is important, because that was the birth of the country. It was the birth of this place, for where we could stand out from the rest of the world. And yes, America has its faults, just as every other place. But everything has faults. But if you want to take a day to celebrate the good, you're allowed to. Could you name one country without faults? No, they don't exist. That's just how life goes. Oh, I should have taken off my bib first. Look at me doing all my hand washing. That's how life goes. Everything has good and bad. But again, we have uneducated people all over the internet wanting perfection. Or thinking that, oh, let's... whatever. Whatever. One of my favorite quotes is, "Do your best and forget the rest." Don't worry too much about others. Don't worry too much about the opinions of sheeple. Do your best and forget the rest. And guess what? That's how you succeed in your career or your craft or your creation or your endeavors. Because you do your best and you forget the rest. You can give it a little attention here and there. You can recognize criticism. But you need to forget a lot of that if you want to keep going forward. And having a great life. And having a nice life. I think of all these YouTubers right now fighting with each other. Like, these people are having bad lives right now. Like, what a horrible existence. You live in a country with so much opportunity and so much freedom and so many support. Now, yes, it's not perfect and there's always room for improvement. But what's the alternative? China, Russia, South America, Africa, Central America, parts of Europe. What's the alternative? And you also want to sit and, turn your nose up to people in this country who have fought, or families who have served saying, oh, it doesn't matter because this bad thing still exists. Go to any other place and you'll see how good you have it. You are so privileged here. And you have so much. And you're wasting it talking to Ashley's on Twitter. What a waste. That's okay. There will be kings and queens, and there will be peasants. There will be peasants. Goodbye.
A big thank you to my patrons for supporting this video, and a bigger thank you to my new executive producer, Leslie Jeppesen. If you'd like to become a producer and help support my channels, or if you just want to join the community to see what else I'm posting, come on over to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. And for something even more personal, gift yourself a personalized video just for you. Or book a video for someone and surprise them. We can also DM each other and chat one-on-one. So if you want to watch even more content from me, come follow my Patreon. But if you want a personalized video or just want to talk, come over to my Cameo. Patreon and Cameo are both linked down below. Thank you so much. Bye.